In the heart of a quiet Nigerian village, nestled between vast forests and golden fields, lived a boy named Kenechukwu. He was no ordinary child. He had a gift so rare and wondrous that even the villagers whispered about it in hushed voices. Kenechukwu could talk to animals. From the time he was little, he understood the language of birds, the whispers of the wind, and the quiet sighs of the river. He could ask the ants where they marched, and they would tell him. He could listen to the secrets the trees told the squirrels. But in a village where strength was measured by hunting skills and bravery in battle, Kenechukwu's gift was seen as strange, almost useless. His father, a proud warrior, often sighed when he saw Kenechukwu speaking to a sparrow or stroking the fur of a wild hare. "You spend too much time with these creatures," he would say. "A real man must fight, not talk to birds." But Kenechukwu did not care. The animals were his friends and he felt safe with them. One evening, as the village prepared for a great harvest festival, the sky darkened unnaturally and the wind carried a warning. The birds flew away in frantic circles, the ghosts bleated in terror, and even the dogs hid beneath the huts. Something was coming. Then the warning arrived. A small tortoise, old and wise, shuffled up to Kenechukwu as he sat by the river. "Kenechukwu," the tortoise cried out, "the black mamba has awakened." Kenechukwu felt a chill creep over his skin. "The black mamba? You mean the deadliest snake in the land, whose bite could kill a man before he could take 3 steps?" "Oh my gods," his heart pounded. "What does it want?" Kenechukwu whispered. The tortoise's voice trembled. "Revenge. Long ago, the warriors of the village had killed the mamba's mate, believing the snakes were a bad omen. Now, the great serpent sought vengeance. It would strike the chief, the warriors, the women, and the children. None would be spared." Kenechukwu ran back to the village. Breathless, he begged the elders to listen. "The black mamba is coming. We must all be prepared to leave." But the elders laughed at him and said, "It is just a snake. We are warriors, and we will kill it like we have killed many before." Kenechukwu turned to his father, hoping he would understand. But the man only frowned at him. "You are afraid of everything, Kenechukwu. All you do is to speak to animals, but you do not act like a man. Leave this to the real warriors." Tears burned Kenechukwu's eyes. No one believed him. That night, Kenechukwu sat outside his hut, watching the stars. He could feel the fear of the animals around him. The owls refused to hoot, the crickets were silent, even the river seemed to hold its breath. Then, in the dead of night, the black mamba came. A blood-curdling scream tore through the silence. Kenechukwu jumped up. The warriors ran with their spears, but it was too late. A man lay on the ground, his body frozen in agony. The black mamba had struck. A hiss, long and deadly, slithered through the air. Kenechukwu's breath caught as he saw it, a monstrous serpent, its dark scales glistening under the moonlight, its fangs dripping with venom. The warriors lunged at it with their weapons, but the black mamba was too fast and too cunning. Another man fell. The village erupted in chaos. Kenechukwu wanted to run, to hide, but deep inside a voice whispered, "This is why you were given your gift." He took a shaky step forward, then another. The world around him faded. The screams, the fear, the chaos, until it was just him and the snake. "Mighty Mamba," Kenechukwu whispered in the serpent's language, "I know why you are here." The snake's golden eyes locked onto him. "You speak my tongue little." "I do, and I know your pain." The black mamba coiled, ready to strike. "Your people killed my mate. Now I will kill them. Kenichukwu swallowed hard. I know what they did was wrong, but vengeance will not heal your grief. It will only bring more death. The mamba let out a furious hiss. They must pay! Kenechukwu's heart pounded, but he did not move. Then take me instead. The serpent paused. Would you give your life for them? Kenichukwu nodded. Yes, because I believe in peace. The village gasped in horror, but Kenichukwu did not look away from the snake's gaze. For what felt like an eternity, silence filled the air. Then, to everyone's shock, the black mamba uncoiled, lowering its great head. I see now why the animals trust you, it whispered. You are different. Then, without another word, it slithered away, disappearing into the night. The village stood in stunned silence. The boy they had mocked, the boy they had called weak, had saved them all. His father, who was once ashamed of his gift, walked toward him, his eyes filled with something Kenechukwu had never seen before. Pride. My son, he said, voice thick with emotion. I was wrong about you. You are the bravest of us all. The villagers cheered, lifting Kenichukwu onto their shoulders. That night, the festival was not just for the harvest, it was for Kenichukwu, the boy who had spoken to the most feared creature in the land and turned away death with nothing but wisdom and courage. And from that day forward, he was no longer just Kenichukwu, the strange boy. He was Kenichukwu, the snake whisperer, the savior of the village. Moral of the story: true bravery is not found in strength or weapons, but in understanding, compassion, and the courage to stand for what is right. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly support by subscribing to our channel. See you on the next one.